Thanks for tuning in to the Weekly World Review. Today's top story, Google Maps drives man off a cliff. Does anyone even use a Garmin or an outside GPS device aside from their phones anymore? Nah, let's face it, we rely heavily on Google Maps. It's as though automatic cars already exist as mainstream vehicles while we drive an autopilot. What could go wrong when Google is behind the name? Well, according to sources from the beyond, a man has driven off of a cliff after following Google Maps directions. Trey Splatsky was driving on the iconic Route 66 somewhere in the middle of New Mexico, headed towards Las Vegas for a bachelor party. He had been driving 10 hours straight, and for someone who doesn't drive too often, a lengthy trek can suck the energy out of you. Trey did everything he could to distract himself from falling asleep on the road, including cranking the windows down, blasting music, and staring at his navigation device. At this point of the night, he entered a dead zone where he had little to no service on his phone. This sadly affected his phone as Google Maps terrifyingly continued to drive him to the path, a path that had no happy ending. Trey was falling asleep but continued to stare at Google Maps to keep his eyes open and feeling relieved as it had appeared to be working. It was also very foggy that night and difficult to see. Moments later, Google Maps told Trey to turn left. Trey looked over and everything appeared dark. He assumed it was from the horrible weather conditions and felt as though he had no choice but to follow the directions. He soon made a left and never returned as his car drove off a steep cliff. This isn't the first time Google Maps has led someone down the wrong path. So remember, when you drive, please use your navigation devices as a guide, not reliability. And when you are exhausted, know that it is okay to pull over. Hashtag be cautious on the road. That was a wild ride. I'm Tasso Z, and this has been the Weekly World Review. Like, share, subscribe. You know what to do.